Hi, I'm Sarah Warden, founder of Cocoon Boutique, and welcome to another edition of Cocoon Boutique TV. Today I thought I would mix a little bit of the glitz and glamour of the Oscars with Mother's Day. So I am going to provide you with the tools to give your mum a wonderful, nourishing facial for Mother's Day. It is incredible. Stars like Heidi Klum, Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz have all been treating themselves to a $1,200 facial, all in preparation for the Oscars. Now, I'm not telling you to go and spend $1,200 on a facial, but today I will give you the necessary tools to give your mum a lovely treat this Mother's Day. So what do you need? You are going to need a cleanser. So if your mum's got a cleanser or if you've got a cleanser, it doesn't matter. Just pick that product up. It might be a milky cleanser or it might be a foaming cleanser. So grab that product. Grab an exfoliator. So an exfoliator wants to be not too harsh because the skin is very delicate. All the exfoliation needs to be is spherical, so it doesn't cut into the skin at all. You need an eye cream and then you need a moisturiser. And they're the four products that you need to give your mum a lovely, lovely treat on Mother's Day, which I'm sure she really deserves. So step one of your facial is to ensure that your mum or any other person that you are treating a facial to is nice and comfortable, and most importantly nice and warm. There's nothing worse than having a treatment and being cold, so make sure they're nice and wrapped up. Grab a blanket. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a cleanse. So you may have a milky cleanser, a foaming cleanser, whatever is in your house, just use it, it will be absolutely perfect. If you're going to be using a foaming cleanser, do make sure that you've got some water to hand, like myself. So I'm going to be using the Special Cleansing Gel by Dermalogica. It's a fantastic foaming cleanser. It's really nice and soft, so I can just foam it up into my hands, and it's great for all skin types. So we're going to start up onto the chest and we're going to pull out from the middle out to the shoulders. You're going to then sweep up onto the neck, always pulling up on the neck, come into a big V with your palms on the chin and pull up onto the cheeks. Circle round the cheeks, up onto the nose, really important to get the nose area, and then a nice pressure on the temples. Gives a nice release. And then what we're going to do is just do nice circular movements with the cleanser to really clean the skin. And as I said, always pulling up on the neck and a nice glide onto the chin and on the jawline. Get a lot of tension around the jawline, so it's nice to massage this area. With our thumbs, we're going to do light circular movements along the jawline. And then circular movements just round into the cheeks where we may form some tension. Circular movements on the nose. Do one side of the nose at a time. You don't want to make your client or your mum feel uncomfortable, making sure that they can always breathe. Okay, and that's your first cleanse. So you're going to grab some mitts or you're going to grab a sponge, whatever you've got to wash off the cleanser. The warmer, the better. So again, we're going to start on the chest, pulling out, and nice and quick because you don't want your mum to get cold. Onto the cheeks, round on the nose to the temple, and again on the temple. So nice and swift. Okay. Stage 2 is grabbing the exfoliator. So you might have an exfoliator in a tube. The most important thing with an exfoliator is that it doesn't cut into the skin. All the granules want to be spherical. I am using Daily Microfoliant by Dermalogica. You can use this exfoliator every day and it really just helps brighten up the skin. So again, we're going to start on the jawline, bringing up to the cheekbones, round on the cheeks, lots on the nose, and then on the forehead and down at the temple, okay? And all you're going to do is light circular movements all around the face, working up onto the cheeks. Around the nose. This is where we tend to get more blockages in the skin. It's great to focus on this area. Coming up onto the forehead. It's great. Sometimes you might find that you get breakouts on the forehead, and it sounds a really simple thing and silly thing, but just make sure when you're washing your hair you're getting all your shampoo and conditioner out, because sometimes if that lingers around the hairline we can get breakouts. And that's the exfoliation done. So we're just going to wipe that straight off again, just as we did before. Nice sweeping action. Nice and quick. Now I like to do a third cleanse just to make sure all of the exfoliator is off. So grab your exfoliator, your cleanser again, sorry. And we're going to foam that up again. This just really ensures the skin is nice and clean. If you've got a more sensitive skin, sometimes it's really nice to use a cream cleanser. I really like the Ultra Calming cleanser by Dermalogica. But for normal skin types, this special cleansing gel is fantastic because it's not drying on the skin. There we go, we're going to wipe that off now. Swiftly round the nose and finish on the temples, and I like pressure on the temples, is really nice. So now I'm going to apply an eye cream. So just a little dot on your little finger would be great. I really like Multivitamin Power Firm from Dermalogica. It's got a really nice velvet feel. So we're going to dot around the eyes, just nice and gently. And then a nice pressure in the eye socket. If we're sat at the computer for a long time or reading a lot, you get a lot of eye strain. So that pressure point's really nice to release. And then just some circular movements at the temple. With your index finger, you're then going to do very, very light circular movements to massage in the eye cream. Pull up into the eye socket, nice pressure, and then round onto the temples. So I'll do that one more time. With your index finger, just light circular movements all the way round into the eye socket, up into the eye socket, a nice pressure, and then glide onto the temples and a nice pressure there. And lastly, we just need to finish with some moisturiser. Again, I'm using Skin Smoothing Cream by Dermalogica. It's a nice medium weight moisturiser. When you're massaging the neck and popping in the moisturiser, just make sure you're sweeping up the neck, never pulling the skin down. It's really nice to use these movements repetitively. When you're in the rhythm of doing these movements, it's quite therapeutic and very relaxing. So just separate your fingers, one finger on the top lip, one on the chin, and just pull out. nice circular movements with your forefingers all around the cheeks. Pull up into the eye socket and fan out to the temple. What's really nice is just putting your whole palm up on the forehead in strokes, using your whole hand. And then to finish, ends of your hands up into a prayer-like position and pull down, ending with a pressure on the temples and just a push on the forehead. And there you have it. So begin with a cleanse, then use your exfoliator and then cleanse again. You're going to then apply the eye cream around the eye area in light circular movements and then finish with the moisturiser, remembering to always pull up on the skin, up onto the jawline, circular movements onto the cheeks and finishing on the temples. And your mum will absolutely love it and feel very relaxed this Mother's Day.